Colorado Giants. It is Tuesday the 7th or the 8th. I think it's checking the 7th. All right, so Tuesday, May 7th. I really wanted to have my plants in the ground by now, but it's just been too cold. I have been out of town for the last week, but even still, I probably would not have put the plants in the ground. But I'm getting real close, so I'm making just a quick, easy modification to in here. So this is just a day-night timer. So you can see it's just basically a lamp timer where one is on and one is off. So if I rotate it and I take it to at 5 o'clock in the afternoon, the fan will stop and the heat light will turn on. And then if we rotate it all the way around, if I can do it one-handed, at 8 a.m., the fan will turn back on and the light turns off. So let me put it back to, it's about 4 o'clock right now. Okay, so that is that. That is going to do its thing. The soil temperature, right about 75 degrees or so. So we're looking good. The only problem is that tomorrow it's supposed to rain and thunderstorm all day, and then the day after that it's supposed to snow. I think right now we have a 100% chance of snow. No, I didn't put the latch on yet. I'll do that in the next few days. I've just been so stinking busy yet again, which are good problems to have. You can see here I did somewhat correct my warp issue, so you can see the board has, on this side it's crazy warped. But, we'll fix it with some weather stripping. That'll block in enough heat over the night. This is not weather tight by any way, shape, or form. So that's the update with the actual pumpkin patch itself. I'll take you in, show you the plants, what else we got going. The patch looks pretty good. I would like to, I don't know if I'll get around to it this year, but I'd love to put like a weed fabric barrier and then mulch all the way around it, just so it looked really good. Meh. But like I said, probably not going to happen this year. Today I did get plastic. I'm going to resurrect these two hoop houses. So I got plastic for those. Those are going to go here and here. Those plants are probably going to go in. Shoot, those might go in this Saturday. These plants are going to go in Saturday because, like I said, today is Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, lots of snow or lots of rain. And then Friday, right now, 100% chance of snow. So Saturday, I'll probably try and get all of the plants in and get them going, really start to try and push this plant as it's a little further behind than I wanted it to be. Speaking of bees, let me show you something we got going on over here. It's been super windy while I was gone, so my weed fabric blew off, unfortunately. Oops, I need to put this over here. So we're working on cleaning all this up, but we got our bees today, so we had pre-ordered just packages of bees because we're bee people now. And so there's still a few bees in here, which they need to go in their hive. But we installed this package of bees today. Emily should be mixing me up some food for them, so I gotta come back out and put the food on those. And then we captured, I think I told you guys about that, the two swarms. So we have two swarms of bees over there, our one package of bees, and then we have another one they're probably going to put out tomorrow. But that's it for all of this. I need to get the gourd patch ready. So much to do. So busy, but good problems to have. So let's go in, we'll look at the plants. So between the time that I just showed you guys the backyard and I walked up to the garage, starting to get some real good cold rain, so I'm gonna shut the door real fast so that my plants stay warm. But yeah, typical Colorado springtime. You never know what the weather's going to be like. Wait 5 minutes, it'll change. Kind of like living up in the mountains. Okay, so the plants, I've taken the pumpkin plants out. I took them out earlier today. They needed a good watering. But these are all of the, like this is sunflower. So these are the sunflowers. Sunflower, I threw giant tomato in there. Tomato. And then bushel gourd, sunflower, the bushel gourds in the back. And some long gourds. So those are all looking pretty good. And then the other ones, so my tomatoes and peppers, these probably can't go outside for another, I would say, at least 2 to 3 weeks. So these are all going to stay inside. But what I need to do is I'm going to put the pumpkin plants in here because I mounted this light higher. If we can get a focus on that. So you can see that this light is right up at the top. Versus this light that I have a bunch of stuff stuck on. So that's probably 6 inches or so, 5 or 6 inches worth of space that the pumpkins need. Here's our second package of bees that we got. So these Emily will put outside tomorrow. She'll install these ones with a few escapees on the outside. No big deal, but pretty cool. I've really been enjoying goofing around with the bees. But to the plants. So these are the 2 original plants. So these are the ones that these 2 plants right here are probably, I forget, like 7 to 10 days older than these ones. You know, we're on leaf number 1, 2, 3, 4, and then, you know, 1, 2, 3, 4 on that one as well. So, you know, I don't see any major difference between, you know, this one, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this one's actually a week younger, but a whole leaf larger. And, you know, even kind of roasted one of these leaves right here because they're getting taller. And these, yeah, these are starting to yellow out a little bit. They need some food. So tomorrow, actually, maybe even tonight, I might give these a very light feeding. So these are the 1985 Barons, 1984 Barons, which these ones are looking real good. The 2 1911 Uranas. These ones, this one's got kind of a weird kink in the stump and the stem. So this one's kind of on leaf number 3. This one's the better of the 2. He's on leaf number 4. And then the 1911, 1211 alts are doing pretty good. I've noticed that this plant is not very heat tolerant, which makes me nervous because, you know, we get a lot of heat. But you can see that we've got a little vine starting to shoot off there with leaf number 4. And same here. They're starting to. These guys want to go. Once I open up the pots, I bet you that'll probably have a pretty good root ball. But I really need to get them in the ground. I definitely got to say I'm surprised. I'm surprised that the 1985 is smaller than the 1984s. So I think I'll stick with my plan, like I talked about a few videos ago. I think I'll put a 1984 in with the 1985. In both of them. That way, if, you know, both of these plants are just simply better, then I'll pick the 1984 in both of them. Or rather, maybe I'll do, you know, one with this one and then maybe not plant 1211 alts if that one's really heat insensitive. And same with these Uranas. They haven't been looking really great, but then again, I was out of town for a week and they kind of had to fend for themselves. But that's about it. 3 more days. What is it? Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. So 4 more days. These will be in the ground, and then hopefully I won't have to worry about all these. I can feed them. I don't like seeing these leaves a little bit yellow. You can see that around the edges, and they're just not as dark of green as I want. And that's simply because, you know, I don't like fertilizing things when they're inside. Ugh, you can see how bad I roasted this leaf right here. Sorry, pumpkin plant. But we'll get these guys planted, and they'll be off to the races. Huh, this one's on leaf number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 5. And his cotyledons are gone already. So, yeah, interesting stuff. Again, behind from where I want to be. I'd say I'm at least 2 weeks behind. But I think patience is key here. Just because you never know what you're going to get in Colorado. All right, guys. Hope everybody's season's going pretty darn good. Mine's off to, you know, a late but typical start. I'd say my plants look pretty good compared to last year. They're not so huge like they were last year, so I'm happy. Talk to you soon. Make sure you like the video, subscribe to the channel, post your questions below, and have a good one. Talk to you later.